Let's talk about the trains today. The trains in the United Kingdom.
All right, everyone, let's brainstorm. How can we create the worst experience possible?
Forget the rail card, £200 fine. I need the seats to be more dirty. You know the schedule that we have for all the public transport? Yeah, don't stick to that.
Platforms. What do you want on the platforms?
Ample seating for people waiting for their trains.
I was just thinking a metal bar at foot height you can crouch on, like a frog.
You know why it's so expensive?
Yeah, because there's nothing you can do about it. What else are you going to do? Walk to London, you pathetic little weasel.
Buckle up, because this is about to be Rants.
Britain's public transport is in absolute shambles. Trains delayed or cancelled without warning. Buses vanish off the app. And ticket prices? They make your rent look like a bargain. Today on Brit Rants, we're diving into the UK's transport meltdown. And trust me, TikTok is not holding back. From crammed platforms and broken ticket machines to commuters paying thousands just to be late, the country's had enough. If you're sick of paying more to get less, hit subscribe. It's time to ramp back. Let's get into the chaos.
Hiya, can I get a single train ticket from Leeds to London for 5 p.m. tomorrow, please?
Yeah, it's going to be 40 minutes late though, is that alright?
How do you already know it's going to be late?
They're always late, pal.
Alright, fine.
That'll be 220 quid.
220 quid? That's a lot for a single journey. Do you know why it's so expensive?
Yeah, because there's nothing you can do about it. What else are you going to do? Walk to London, you pathetic little weasel.
You just call me Weasel?
Oh, now it's gone up to 2 hours late apparently, and it's going to be 250 quid.
Why are you putting the price up even though it's crazily delayed?
Because we can, you ugly little trollop. Now do you want the ticket or not?
Trollop? Fine, yeah. I'll just have to pay it, I suppose.
Here's your ticket, have a shit journey, and here's your free slap in the face.
What?
I think 200 quid for a 1 hour train journey is reasonable. In the stations, make them pay 20p to go to the toilet. Tell the bus drivers to sometimes just completely drive past the stop. We need a creepy man who stares at people. Can we get some more rats in this tube station? If they forget the rail card, £200 fine. I need the seats to be more dirty. You know the schedule that we have for all the public transport? Yeah, don't stick to that. Can we make sure the locks on the train toilet doors don't work so people having a shit are just slowly revealed like a prize on a game show? We need to make sure all teenagers play the music out loud rather than using their headphones. Can you make sure everyone just leaves their rubbish on the seats? You know the screen which tells you when the next bus is coming? Yeah, make sure that's always wrong. I think every train should either have a hen do or football fans on. I just don't think the buses smell enough of piss. Can we make sure the onboard shop is never fully stocked and the card machine is always broken? Put plug sockets in every seat, but make sure half of them don't work. Can we make sure there's always someone talking loudly on the phone in the quiet carriage? Tell all the bus drivers to ignore when someone presses the stop button. Can we make the tube a bit louder? I'm worried people will be able to hear each other talk.
Let's talk about the trains today. The trains in the United Kingdom.
Do you know how expensive my train fares are now going to be because the last of the rail cards that I'm allowed to use is now expired?
People could have a second mortgage with the amount that they have to spend on trains. Make it make sense.
Make it make sense. If you want us to be saving the climate, if you want us to not be driving into the cities, Mr. Sadiq Khan, with you, Les, if you want us to be using the public transport, why not make it so that we can use it, so that we can afford to use it? Because it's extortionate. It's extortion. Not to mention, the service they're providing is shit. You get on a train, don't even get a seat most of the time. They're always running late. Honestly, the Great British Railways are nothing to be writing home about. No doubt that the money is going into the pockets of people up top. I have absolutely no doubt, because it's how it works in this country. What are we doing? Let's stop it. What is happening? I want to use the trains. I do not want to have to drive anywhere. But the fact that it is so much cheaper for me to drive my car into a city or to drive my car anywhere in the United Kingdom is mental. That is crazy. It should be cheaper to get on a choo-choo train. I enjoy a train ride. I can do some work if I get a seat. I can do some work. I can have a think. I can maybe write something. Like, I am begging you to use these services. We don't like we take for fools. We don't appreciate it.
Oh dear, you turned up on time. That's not really our policy at UK Rail, but why do you want to be a train driver? I love trains! Oh, that is pretty clear, based on your scent alone. But what about the people on the train? I can take them or leave them. Well, we do try and take them, but often we do just leave them stranded in the middle of nowhere, so both boxes tick there. So can you drive? I do struggle turning. Yeah, I can sort of see that from you, but I noticed on your CV that you've nearly always stayed on the line, so that's pretty good actually. You'll be fine. Now let's talk holiday and pay. I don't want to book holidays, I just won't turn up one day. That's what we do too. And the pay? I want more. That's the right attitude, or just strike till you get it. What are the public going to do? Walk? We've seen them. We know they can't do that for very long.
In England, we don't say, Shit, man. I missed the train. Oh well, there's always the next one. We say.
We're sorry to announce that the 0910 London North Western Railway service from this station to Bolton via Wigan Walgate has been cancelled due to staff sickness. Please listen for further announcements. We're sorry for the delay this will cause to your journey.
All right, everyone, let's brainstorm. How can we create the worst experience possible? How about we make the tickets really expensive? Yes, that's great. Oh, and frequent delays. Yes, we want zero reliability. Oh, or even better, cancel them at the last minute. That's brilliant. Okay, now we need a really busy station. One where it's so unorganised a stampede could happen. One really stressful station. How about Euston? That's great. That means every day we can say, Euston, we have a problem.
Where are you going, guys?
Meant to be going Manchester.
Manchester?
Yeah.
Cancelled. Completely cancelled.
Joking. How do you know?
Oh, well, it just says service suspended.
Oh,
it just says service suspended. But nobody knows. Nobody knows because we get here and there's nothing on board.
No.
Nothing on board. No, they don't tell anyone. You know, they don't tell anyone and then they wonder why they get everyone rushing over to one poor bloke over there asking all these questions. Oh, how do I get here? How do I get there? And he knows it. He knows. He's been telling people how to get there, but it's going to take him hours. He said no trains leaving Euston for 5 hours at least.
Oh, you.
So I'd go home. I'd go home.
Well, we may as
Oh,
well.
I think it's absolutely ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. If it's not train strikes, it's a storm.
I know.
I just think, you know, but how are we meant to get anywhere? Do you know what I mean? I just think, like,
unpredictable, isn't it?
and you don't know until you get here. That's the worst part, isn't it? You don't know until you get here. Trains, all the people who are meant to be on those trains are going to be fitting onto that one train. So it's going to be mayhem. It's going to be absolutely packed. I wouldn't bother. I'd go home. Don't do it. I've done it. I did it the other week. I was like a chicken squashed in a chicken pen on that train. I didn't have a seat. I was squished on the floor, about this much room, all of us squished up together, poor because I thought, absolute joke. Absolute joke.
Look at these shitty England trains. Absolutely shit. Look how fucking full they are. It's ridiculous.
Yeah,
Can't get nothing. Yo, just take the piss, fam.
You've cancelled my train.
I'm so sorry to hear that, sir.
Why?
I can't disclose that, sir.
Well, you can, because I'm going to be missing a meeting and I'm going to need a reason.
Due to unforeseen circumstances. It was short, Gary. Didn't turn up to work today. Went out in the piss last night. Slept with Sabrina. Woke up with the squirts. He is a nightmare.
Is there not another train driver? Or more crew?
No. Unfortunately, there is not, and we cannot refund your ticket.
What?
And we can't put you on another train, sadly. Because it goes against company policy.
What a load of shite!
What I can do is charge you triple that you paid before, get you on a rail replacement bus, and send you down to Bristol. How does that sound?
Bristol? I'm trying to get to Luton.
Sir, I didn't ask for your life story.
This is an absolute joke.
Sir, there is nothing I can do here.
Well, there is something you could do. You can replace my ticket because it's you who cancelled the train, not me.
Can I ask politely, please do not use offensive words and an aggressive tone towards me? Yeah?
Fine. What bus stop am I going to?
So, I have just received some bad news that the rail replacement bus has been cancelled.
You're joking?
No, I wish I was joking. Justine's had to go to the doctors to seek help for her dog breath. Well, that's what I'm assuming anyway. She stank.
I'm gonna lose it. Is Justine the only bus driver?
Or maybe it's because she got caught drink driving. She has a serious problem.
That's it! I want to speak to the manager.
Well, it's a good job you're speaking to her then. Is there anything else I can help you with, sir?
Guys, London has to be the biggest scam ever. I'm currently at Liverpool Street Station, and to get a train ticket from Farringdon to Liverpool Street, which is a 3-minute journey, it's going to cost you £7, which is just ludicrous. Like, how is that even allowed?
Sorry folks, we are being held at this red signal because there has been an obstruction to the railway passage. Unfortunately, a packet of cheese and onion crisps has fallen on the Piccadilly line. This would not be a problem if it was salt and vinegar Walkers, but it is cheese and onion, so we'll be waiting here for approximately half an hour longer. Thank you. Unfortunately, there has been a driver change, and this is because the previous driver saw that the Lady Gaga music video for Disease came out and he wanted to watch it, so he had to get a new driver in. So sorry for the delays to your journeys. Sorry folks, some of the wheels have stopped working on our train because there was a bit of blue tack on the railway. Yeah, sorry about that guys, we're just getting it off now. It shouldn't be more than 4 hours. Sorry folks, there has been another stop to our journey. We will be here waiting at Portsmouth for approximately 12 more minutes, just because the driver wanted to learn the apple dance, so it shouldn't take him much longer. Hi, sorry folks, we're going to have to stop the journey again, as Bevo just got on the carriage. Yeah, mad. So we're just going to stop that and just be like, assess the situation there.
Morning guys, so I see an article the other day, I didn't read it all, but TFL was saying there's a rise in graffiti on their trains. Do you know what I say? If you're around shit, you probably create shit, because it looks like you don't actually bother cleaning your trains anymore. They look disgusting. And secondly, it looks like you don't do any maintenance to your stations anymore, hence the train time board at my station that's been faulty, not working, letting us know what time the trains are for about a month now, and it still isn't fixed. But you think just writing on one of your boards with your marker pens that the trains are running smoothly, but not letting us know what times they're coming is acceptable. So you're quick to put out there that the trains are being graffitied more, but you're just not putting out there that you're treating your customers like shit as well. Sort it out, man. Do you know what I'm saying? Get them marker pens out, guys. Let them know, right on the trains.
Right, I'm just designing a train station. Need your help.
Yeah.
First off, food. Food, what are we doing?
I was thinking like a street food aesthetic, you know, different cuisines for different dietary requirements.
Pumpkin cafe. Pumpkin cafe is what I'm thinking. That one.
They sell enough different types of food?
Well, the stale muffins are right side of crunchy. I'll put it down anyway. That's good.
No.
Right, platforms. What do you want on the platforms?
Ample seating for people waiting for their trains.
I was just thinking a metal bar at foot height you can crouch on like a frog.
Might be uncomfortable for people.
You get a glute workout from it, right?
Yeah, I know, but people need somewhere to sit.
We'll do a waiting room then. What do you want in the waiting room?
Like background music, a few big screens for...
That's not Glastonbury. I want a silent, sterile environment with one plug for the cleaners.
Yeah, but what if you want to charge your phone?
We'll be charging them. You can better. Right, that's going down. Right. How much piss do we want on the toilet floors? Say when.
Well, none, preferably. You know.
It's a train station toilet. It's not a spa.
Well,
they say you want toilet seats.
Well, no, I was just
down right. Platforms. How are we numbering them?
A simple 1 to 10 system.
Yeah, we could do that. Yeah. I think every other one there should just be A and B as well. So 7A, 7B.
Might be confusing to have random letters.
Kids love the alphabet. I'll put it down anyway. Right. What about ticket barriers? When should we have them up?
All the time.
I was just thinking when we feel like it.
We are sorry to announce that the 1111 Great Western Railway service to Cardiff Central has been cancelled. This is due to an obstruction on the track. We are sorry to announce that the 1122 Great Western Railway service to Weston-super-Mare has been cancelled. This is due to an obstruction on the track. And 56 Great Western Railway service to Bristol Temple Meads is delayed by approximately 23 minutes. This is due to an obstruction on the track.
The trains in the UK are fucking shit. Got a train today, it was only a short journey, but they put 3 fucking carriages on. They'd already put the ticket prices up for the pleasure, and guess what I had to do? Stand up in the corridors, as always. When can you ever get a fucking train these days where you actually get to use the seats? Put more fucking carriages on. You're quick enough to put the fucking prices up. I'm paid to stand by the fucking toilet where all the stench is. People in and out the fucking toilet, and all I could smell was the stench from the toilet. And I've had to pay for the privilege. This country's fucked up. Everything you do now is shit. And literally on a train you're smelling the shit all the way through the journey. And not only that, my fucking legs were aching. Surprised I didn't get a fucking blood clot. I'm turning into a fucking blood clot if I use any more of these shitty trains. Do better, British Rail, you arsewipes.
So this is something I've not seen before. The train to Peterborough is cancelled. Shows you all the stops it's stopping at. Let me show you why the train has been cancelled. I don't know if you're going to see it on the video, but apparently you'll soon see. It's cancelled due to more trains than usual needing repairs at the same time. I wonder.
Do you know what pisses me off more than anything, anything in the whole entire world? Right, you know when you're on the tube, you're trying to get home from fucking work and it's 9:30 at night and you're on the tube and it just stops in the black hole of death. You're just inside the black tube of death and it's like, you're just in there and it's really hot and you start to get panicked and you're thinking, what the fuck is going on? And then they're like, oh yeah, we're just holding you here because of a red signal. And I'm like, what? A red signal for what? Why is there a red signal? Are we about to explode? What is it? What is going on? Oh man, I hate it. Hate it more than anything in the world. Literally. Oh, it's ruined my night. I was just trying to get home and I'm angry and I'm ranting and yeah. Fuck TfL basically. Sorry, that was probably a bit harsh, but I don't know what the whole thing is about. Like, red signal for what? Why is there a red signal? Why am I stuck inside a tube? Am I going to die? I hate it!
Hey, can I book a train ticket, please?
Yeah, when for?
Tomorrow.
Sure, what time?
Any around 1 p.m?
Yeah, we have a few. 1:15, does that work?
Yeah, perfect, sure, thank you.
Awesome, that will be £30, please.
No worries, let me just get my card.
Yep, that's all gone through. Now, just to let you know, that train won't be running.
What do you mean?
So that train is actually cancelled?
Well, why have you allowed me to book it then? Okay, well, can I change the booking to the one before?
Yeah, sure, yeah.
Is that one running?
No.
Well, why have you just said that I can change it then? Are any of the fucking trains working?
Yeah, there is a couple, yeah.
And will they get me to London on time? I need to get there.
No, there's actually a rail replacement service.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay, and what's the time delay on that?
5 days.
Well, it's not exactly a replacement then, is it? For fuck's sake, I need to be in London tomorrow.
Impossible, I'm afraid. Have you considered flying?
Flying? From Norwich to London? No, I haven't.
Okay, well, the next available train that we have is in 2 months.
Why? Who in the right mind books a train 2 months before?
Well, there are strikes at the moment.
Strikes? There seems to be strikes every other week.
Correct. Yeah, so we are working on a half-hour a week basis at the moment.
Okay, listen, I'll just have to try and get a lift. Can I get my money back at least?
No.
What? Why? Oh, you're a proper jobs worth, you are.
Can someone in the UK please tell me why I just spent £30, so the equivalent of $60 on a train ticket? I'm sorry, that is ridiculous. I really want London to be my favourite city, but that has pissed me off. A train equivalent to the one I took about an hour long from Wollongong to Sydney, same as Milton Keynes to London, it's only $8. That is ridiculous. $60. I'm sorry, that's so stupid.
You see some of you fucking rascal pussy or bus drivers, yeah? So here what? My friend's waiting for the bus and obviously I'm there to wait until our bus comes, yeah? There's a temporary bus stop, yeah? We both put our hand out to stop the bus. Guess what? The driver drive right past us and he fucking saw us, was giving us eye contact to the bus driver who fucking drove past and didn't stop. Go and suck your mother and jump back in your mother, fucking pussy hole. And TFL, yes, this is an in-person review, dickhead.
Okay, so I've just been scrolling on TikTok and, you know, your algorithm kind of just doing things, and I came across this TikTok and it's basically telling you the best, like, routes to go on when you're interrailing, how much, like, those trains cost, and, like, showing that you can go in between different countries. Now, I'm sure a lot of people know that in the UK right now, there is a cost of living crisis. Absolutely. There's nothing we can do about that completely. But why is it for me on the same day to travel 3 hours to my capital city, £96 return? £96 return, and that is with a rail card. Like, at this point, like, I may as well just fly over to Amsterdam or wherever one of those places were, for like 20 quid on a plane, and then get a train to wherever I want to in Europe.
Transportation crisis, oh guys, we are still complaining about food.
that nothing is cheap again in the shops. Now it's transportation. What is UK turning into, guys? You people that is driving, you guys are lucky, oh. We that cannot drive and we are too lazy to learn. Hey, we're stuck. Anywhere that is not close to my house, that is not close to me traveling by bus, I'm not going. Underground. Before you guys will see me, it will take a long time. So...
No, guys, I'm fighting for my life because honestly, what is going on with the British public transport system at the moment? I mean, absolute carnage this morning. Did you try and get across London? Oh my God. Elizabeth Line abdicated, King's Cross evacuated, Thames Link can't run, little bit of rain, leaf on the track. Oh my God, what is going on in this? We used to be a proper country. We could get a train and everything. America's out there recreating the Wizard of Oz every other month with their bloody typhoons, hurricanes and twisters and all that jazz. And we can't run a bloody train service because there's a little bit of sprinkle of rain. Are you having a bloody giraffe? Honestly, has anyone heard of drainage? I can't cope. I was out there fighting for my life trying to get a bloody line bike. It was like a fruit salad. Hopeless, not a point. Who do I call? I've got PTSD. I mean, it's getting absolutely outrageous. How are we supposed to move? Do you know what I'm saying? Who do I call? I mean, and also, don't get me started on the comms. I mean, nobody knows anything. What's going on? Who's what, where, when? Oh my God. And then when a train does come, you're all shoved in like bloody sardines stuck on a bloody Tesco shelf. I mean, I can't cope. What is happening? What is going on?
If you're living in London, you've probably already seen this. I cannot believe the joke that is this city. We live in the capital of the UK, right? And our trains are damaged because of leaf fall. Leaf fall! I'm going to Dagenham tomorrow to see my friend. My journey is already 1 hour and a half, right? Because first of all, why is it we live in a city and it takes an hour and a half to get anywhere? That makes no sense. We have all these trains, all these undergrounds, and you're telling me it takes me an hour and a half to get somewhere. I live in North London. I live in London, and people get into London quicker who don't even live in London. Make it make sense, first of all. And on top of that, leaf fall. Because of leaves. We're finished. Our country's finished.
So I've just got in, and I need to rant about something, which I always do. It pisses me off, right? When you're like at the, what do you call it, the barrier to get your, like, to go out of the tube, and everyone's like running like this, and like, if your card isn't working, just wait. Like, I was like, not working. Okay, let me just try and get my other card. And I don't want to hold people up, but literally, fucking bloody, it's like the Hunger Games. Everyone was coming like this. And I was like, guys, it's 6:30 in the evening. Where have you got to be?
Do ticket inspectors just enjoy ruining people's day? Because my rail card was out of date by 1 day. 1 day, and now I have to pay a £62 fine, £61.90. Are you actually for real? I'm actually aware this is like my fault, by the way, but come on, 1 day, have a fucking sense of humour. No, because tell me why you kept asking me, like, how tall are you, where do you live, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, do you want to hook up, or are you giving me a ticket? If you see something that doesn't look right, do you hear that in the background? Yeah, I see something that doesn't look right, and it's this. Guys, the power trip is crazy. I'm like, what did you get from that experience? Like, are you on commission? Because if you're actually on commission, then I respect it somewhat. You might as well have someone at the border who spits in your face and asks you for 100 quid, because that's how it feels coming back into the UK. Like, the most painful thing about this ordeal was when I was on the plane, I thought, I'm going to get myself an Uber, but it was 60 quid. So I paid £12.50 for the train, plus a £60 fine. So actually it would have been cheaper and easier for me to get an Uber home. You know, the world is full of swings and roundabouts. Like, I've just been paid to go to Seville and have the most amazing time, and the second I get back to the UK, I'm literally faced with a fine for 60 quid. This is going to financially ruin me, and if this puts me back into my overdraft, I'm going to sue TfL for mental health damages, I guess.
I was going to make this a zen with Jen, but it's going to have to be a whinge with Ginger. I'm sorry, but look at the sunshine. That is not a whinge. That is glorious, thank goodness. Right, so today I've got to get a couple of buses, or I've got a bus this morning and I'm waiting for a bus now. Now, what is wrong with public transport in the UK? I have travelled, sorry that I'm looking up and down the road, because I'm looking for the bus that should have been here 10 minutes ago. I have travelled a few places around the world, and never has public transport been as bad as it is in the UK. I'm not being funny, but when I went to Japan, there was literally a train on the second that you needed it, and there was a guy at every single door, like, helping you onto the train. It's like unbelievable, it's unreal. Trains and planes and all sorts of things in Spain, in Europe, everywhere, there seem to be buses that come on time. You look at the timetable, when you you get to a foreign bus stop and the bus comes at the time that it says. So this morning I got the bus and it was 15 minutes late. Coming home, fair enough, whatever. I wasn't in a rush this morning. Now I've come to get the bus back to where I'm going and it should have been here at 10 to 11 and it's now telling me it's 25 minutes wait. How does anyone get around on UK public transport? How is anyone on time for anything? How is it so bad? I just don't get it. I don't know how it can be that bad. Okay, if there's an accident or something, the traffic can hold it up. It's literally 12 noon. There's no traffic. Can you hear the road? There's like nothing on the road. It's very, very minimal. So it baffles me. Please sort it out, Keir Starmer, whoever it is.
Back again to Moon, but this time just look a bit more dishevelled. But this country is the pits of hell, and a reminder that this country is the pits of hell is public transport. Because what do you mean people are sat on the floor? What do you mean people are sat next to the toilet door? What do you mean people are sat in luggage racks? What do you mean some people have stuff on their seat and are watching people sat on the floor?
The next train to arrive at platform 3 will be the 18th of hell.
So we're back out here again today, covering more railway replacement. And I've got one question, right? First we were covering strikes and, we were doing rail replacement all over the place to cover the strikes. Now the strikes have finished and it seems they've calmed down. We're now covering rail every single weekend, it seems, for what they say maintenance work or engineering work. Now this would be alright and justified if anything ever improved on the railway. Now down south, trains on the weekend, they just don't exist. There's always a rail replacement somewhere, there's always trains not running somewhere. There's always some reason why the trains aren't running. But it seems the prices for the passengers and for the customers just keep rising. They don't ever go down. Regardless of how much engineering work or how much, maintenance they put into the system never improves. The reliability stays shocking, for the trains. And compared to when you compare the UK railway system in comparison to the rest of Europe, we're falling behind massively anyway. But then you include the price and the fact that, the reliability of it, people are constantly having to use buses and rail replacement services to get to where they need to go because they're improving the system, but nothing ever improves. It just seems crazy to me.
Buckle up, because this is about to be a rant. If you don't want this to be a rant, scroll past. But I promise you the rant is going to be worth your while because it's about the UK transportation system. I'm actually boiling right now. I am just trying my best to keep my composure, but I'm really angry. The UK transportation system is actually a mess. It's actually dog shit. I don't know if it's the whole of UK. Maybe someone should surprise me with a special nook and cranny that has a good public transportation system. I'm supposed to be taking the coach to Leeds, right? But I'm stopping. I was supposed to stop at Birmingham and then get a connecting coach from Birmingham to Leeds. Mind you, my layover was only about an hour. Tell me why I get to the bus station early, because I know sometimes their brains like to touch. I came early, waited for my bus. First of all, why is he telling me my bus could be at A, B or C? Gate A, B or C? Do you know or do you not know? Are you sick? So I was literally parabolating A, B and C hallway, and there were buses there. I would go and ask the bus driver, hello, I'm looking for this bus. And they're like, it's not my bus, so I don't know. They'd be like, oh, it's not my bus, oh, maybe it's just delayed, just wait, and Google Maps also showing me delayed. So I was like, okay, now let me just chill, let me just wait, let me just act normal, I've been here before, it's normal for the coaches to be late. But I know that sometimes they can leave early. So I was like, okay, I still had my guard up, literally looking, ABC, imagine I'm watching 3 gates at once. Just for me to I was just tired of waiting. I checked Google Maps that was showing delayed before. Now Google Maps was not even showing the bus anymore. I'd be the coach. And I said, okay, I'm still going to Birmingham. Let me go and ask one of the bus going to Birmingham. So let me try and take the bus. excuse me, the bus driver says that, well, I cannot enter his bus is full. I was like, okay, let me go back. And there's no customer service, guys. This is from Coventry Palmetto Station. Like, there is no customer service. What the fuck? Like, you're saying there's no jobs. Give people fucking jobs to be a customer service to help people in the train station, bitch. Just trying to, like, I'm turning the bus right now. I'm trying to, like, not shout so that people are not like, oh my god, mad black women. But then I finally found somebody that was in customer service, and I was like, hey, please, I'm looking for this coach. And then he's like, oh, it says on, he checked his little map thingy. And I'm like, wait, why didn't the bus drivers tell me this? Like, he's like, oh, it looks like it's departed. I'm like, homie, I've been here monitoring 3 gates. Like, I was like, should I enter Flixbus? But I'm supposed to enter National Express. This bus did not come here. Or maybe I'm blind. I'm like, is the shades that dark that I cannot see like numbers? And also the screen that shows the list of buses that are arriving and departing did not even have Birmingham. So let's even start from there. My bus was not there. Like, my bus number was 400. I know what number 400 looks like. It was not showing anywhere. Long story short, of course nobody could help me, and then of course there's no way I'm going to meet my connecting bus to Leeds. Like, this thing was not even a cheap ticket. It was like a £40 or £30 ticket. Like, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck? Thank God I booked it with my credit card, because I'm just going to ask them to refund my money since I did not get on that bus. Like, are you guys sick? This is why nobody likes you, UK. This is why all your residents want to go to America, because of convenience. Like, you think you can do this to people and get away with it? You're very, very crazy. National Express, waka. That my bus driver driving NX 400 to Birmingham today. What's today's date? 20-something of April. You are going to have diarrhea so bad. Like, long story short, I was not able to get on a Birmingham bus, but I'm obviously going to miss my connecting. So I'm just like, now I have to take a train to Leeds, like, somehow. I don't know how much that's going to cost me, because last time I took rail in London to see my auntie in Swindon, that was 1 hour away. That one was £60. How can you tell me I should come and pay another 60? Like, what? Like, do these people think money just grows on trees? What is the transportation system here? What is this? So now that National Express ticket I got is just basically null and void. Like, I can't use that anymore. I'm definitely getting a refund on that. But yeah, this is just like a mini rant to say that the UK transportation system is actually shit. Like, let's talk about how it's really not even disability friendly. Imagine if I'm in a wheelchair and I want to go to London. You can't, because unless you're a resident, you can't apply for those cars that will carry you around. Like, you're gonna have to find somebody. You are going to have to only stop at specific stations, or you're going to have to find somebody that's going to help you carry your box, like up those million flights of stairs. Like, add an escalator, niggas. Like, add an elevator. Like, I know your railway system is basically the catacombs, but like, can you upgrade? Like, what's going on here? I actually feel better after that rant. I know I'm going to miss my connecting flight. I've made peace with that. I also have work today. Like, I have mad meetings, so I was planning to get to Leeds before my meetings. Now I'm just like scrambling, and it's a stand-up, so I'm gonna have to talk. Like, I don't have time for all this. UK. Thank God.
Britain's transport system is broken, and we're the ones footing the bill. If you've got a horror story from the rails or the roads, drop it in the comments. And if you're done being late, broke and ignored, smash that subscribe button. This is Brit Rants, and we're just getting started.